what's up? This is Art coming at you with another video. I want to talk about a video that I saw at work yesterday, and it was the We Need to Talk, and BGS was up there talking to the young man. And this has been a saying that has been plaguing black men for a long time when it comes to this community, which is black men need to sacrifice for the better good of the community. And I'm sorry, but we're getting tired of sacrificing ourselves, especially for a community that does not even want us. I mean, why should you? Why should you sacrifice for a community that didn't want you in the first place? Why should you sacrifice yourself for a community that has shunned you for being you? You know, you are a person too. You are a human being. Within any community, it should hold up its smartest people, its intelligentsia, its creatives, especially those that have done great things. But it doesn't do that. The only time that the black community will hold people like that in high regard is if they made it and they can benefit somewhere off of them. They don't push you into being better. They don't push you into doing the things you need to do. They don't even push for even people to respect you for being that. And that is one of the biggest plights that the black community in America has, is that it always pushes down men into putting them into a box. And they don't allow you to have any type of individuality amongst yourself to what you like. You know, I know plenty of other guys, like, if you like a certain type of thing that was, I guess, considered white, the black community will shun you. Or if you're not the stereotypical black men that they seem that you are, then they will shun you. They didn't push you. They didn't try to nurture you. What they try to do is make you a sacrificial lamb for the gynocracy. And this is what the black community does to its people that are outspoken, that are actually doing the things they need to do. Especially the men. Especially the men. Because in the black community, or the gynocracy of the black community, you're nothing more than cannon fodder. I mean, if you think about it, think about this. You are there only to benefit that woman in the black community. You're not there to protect, provide in the traditional sense. You are there to take the spears and arrows of that black woman. That's it. That is your role as a black man in the gynocracy. This is where they say, oh, we need you to lead. It's not lead as being a leader. What she means is that you need to be out front as a good soldier and take all the bumps and bruises of me. That's what they mean by lead. It's not lead as leading. It means lead as being in front. You are the attack dog of the gynocracy. You are there to sacrifice yourself. So if a woman calls you and say, hey, I want you to come over here and beat this guy up, it is your duty as a gynocracy, as a leader of the gynocracy, to go over there and beat that guy up, not knowing what even happened in the whole situation. Not knowing that she started the whole damn thing, and now you go and do something to the guy, and now you got a charge. And then while you're in jail, guess what she's going to do? She's going to get someone else. You're cannon fodder. You're expendable. That is what you are when it comes to the black community. And time again, we got people always saying like, well, you need to sacrifice. You need to sacrifice. You know what? Black men are getting tired of sacrificing themselves for a community that did not care about them. Why should we keep sacrificing ourselves for that? it's got to such a point that I did a live stream a couple months ago, where I did ask simply, what do black men want? And I had a couple of guys that came up there, and actually they've been so ingrained with sacrificing themselves and doing it for the better cause. They don't even have a chance to even think about what they want. It was hard for them to articulate that because they never really thought about it. They never really thought, they always thought about what they should do, but never thought about, what do I want? You know, what do I want out of life? What do I really want as a person on this planet? It took them forever to answer that question. And that is freaking sad. And it's really sad because of the simple fact that we were not raised to ask what we want. We was always raised to ask, what can I do for you? And that is the major problem that we're having when it comes to us. It's about what we want, because we were always taught to be a sacrificial lamb for the gynocracy. We've always been taught that. Sacrifice yourself, push yourself to the limit for someone else. Not for yourself, but for someone else. How is that right? How is that right? How is that fair? How is that benefiting you? It's not benefiting you. Just the same way as you taking the responsibility of a single mother with a child. You are sacrificing yourself in that situation. And now you got modern women now today that says that you don't even deserve to have a child with her, even if she has a kid. Sacrifice your legacy. Sacrifice your legacy for me and my child, because I need your resources. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no man gonna do that. Ain't no man gonna sit there and destroy his own legacy by getting on another woman and not have kids out. No. That's why these women today do not fucking get it. They don't understand men. They don't care to understand men. Most of these chicks in these spaces are looking for a way how to finesse men. Most of them. In my personal opinion. Because then most of the time when it comes to women in this space, they're not here to learn. They're learning how to trick. How to manipulate you to get you to sacrifice. That's basically what they're doing. For the most part. Now, there's some good ones in this space, I grant it, but a lot of them don't really care about you as a person. They're trying to figure out a way how can you get these black men to sacrifice themselves even more. That's what they're trying to do. Because the gynocracy is in shambles as right now, because more black men are waking up to the realization that I don't have to sacrifice myself anymore. I'm done with it. I'm not doing the same things that were done back in the day. I'm not taking over as baby mother because it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. I value myself. I am worthy as Thor. I am worthy of something better in my life. And I do not have to take anyone's crap. I do not have to do anything. I do not have to sacrifice. I am not cannon fodder for the gynocracy. The gynocracy no longer holds me captive. I am a man that stands on my own 2 feet, and I will continue to stand as long as I live. And it's not gonna push me back down to that cold, dark place of depression, of loneliness, that sacrificing yourself for this community does to men. The isolation that men have felt being ostracized from their brothers, ostracized from their family, because of sacrificing themselves from an ungrateful woman who did not care about them in their time of need. And brothers are feeling this. Brothers are seeing it every single day. That's why you have modes like SYSBM. You got others like IBMOR, MGTOW, whatever. Black men are checking out a dating game. They're done. Because it's not worth it. There's no benefit to them. And black men are starting to understand their own worth. If there's not going to be a benefit to me, then I don't want no part in it. If the black community does not benefit me for even quote unquote sacrificing, I don't want any part of it. I don't. And you shouldn't. And you should not be shamed because of it. Anything that you do in life, it should be a benefit to you. When you go work at a job, it benefits you because it pays you money. When you go help a friend, it benefits you because that other friend will say, okay, I can help you next time. You don't get no benefit being with a chick that already has a kid and she says that you can't have kids on your own. That's no benefit to you. Where's your legacy? She got her legacy with another man. What about yours? Aren't you worthy enough to have kids on your own? Aren't you worthy enough to have a chick that actually listens to you because you're trying to be a leader and provider? Isn't the responsibility of the black community to, if they say that you are the leader, to actually say you are the leader and actually train the people to listen to you as the leader? But that's not what they mean by leader. It's like I said, that you're cannon fodder. You're there to take the arrows. You're an attack dog. This is one of the reasons why I say the pets of the gynocracy. You're supposed to be an obedient pup at that beck and call to cater only to her, and she caters nothing to you. You do everything and sacrifice your whole entire being for her. And she's just supposed to sit back there and take it because she's a queen. You're no bitch. And don't be one. You are a man. Through and through. And let them know who's boss. And if they are no benefit to you, leave. Leave. Don't even say anything. Don't even talk to them. Don't even explain. You set the tone at the beginning of the relationship. You set the tone with your woman, your friends, or anybody that comes in contact with you. You set the tone and you let them know this is how I want to be treated. And if you're not going to do that, I am going to walk. And as soon as they get out of line, you leave. As soon as they do something that you do not like, you put your foot down. Because you have to respect yourself. First and foremost. Out of anybody in this world, the only person that needs to respect you is you. Because you are the first stopgap to someone else respecting you. Because if you let stuff slide, you're not respecting yourself as a freaking man. You're not. Stop being cannon fodder. Stop being a sacrificial lamb. Stop taking the arrows for someone else. Because you are worthy. This is Art. I'm out.